Hi friends, very good morning to everyone. Nowadays, you know that there are a lot of techniques for ICT technology teaching methods, and I'd like to thank our head of the department for making us this wonderful session, and also I'd like to thank all the staff members of Viscom department for taking much effort to create this video lesson. So my topic is structure and pointers in C programming language. So before listening this lesson, you might have some other knowledge about C programming language. Structure is nothing but a collection of different data types. Data types is nothing but we can store any type of value into the particular variable. And structure is different, similar to the array, but the main difference is array is nothing but collection of same data type. Structure is collection of different data type. We can store any type of data to the particular variable, as well as we can use the structure for represent a record. See, for example, a student, suppose you want to store a record of your student details, name, address, roll number, etc. We can use a structure concept. So here we are going to discuss how to declare a structure and how to access the structure member by using variable, and what are the techniques are used to create a structure. We'll discuss now. So first, to declare the structure, the syntax is the struct is the keyword, then followed by the structure name or tag name. So inside the structure, we can declare the member of the structure. Any type of members, as well as any number of members we can declare, and at the end of the closing braces we should declare the variables. This variable is used to assign the value for the structure members. See, for example, I have created a structure for book details. In this example, struct is a keyword and the book is a tag name or structure name. There are three members. One is the name of the book, that is a character data type. Another one is price of the book, that is a float data type, since the price may be by decimal number, for example 125.70 paise, right? Then how many pages are there this book? For that purpose I have declared the variable as integer. Here I am going to represent the details for a single book. That's what I have declared the variable as b1. Here b1 is the structure variable that should be declared at the end of the structure, followed by the closing braces, then semicolon. This is the syntax for the structure declaration. The structure variable can be declared by using different types. One is at the end of the structure, and another one is inside the main function. So we can also declare the variable inside the main function. First one, declare the structure variable separately, that is at the end of the structure. See, in the example, at the end of the structure I have declared the structure variable s1 and s2. Here the structure for student details, name, roll number, mark, percentage, average, and so on. We can declare any type of variables inside the structure. So second thing is we can declare the structure variable inside the main program. So inside the main program also we can declare the variable, and at the end of the structure also we can declare the variable. Here is another type of declaring the structure. So after declaring the structure, what we are going to do is to access the structure member using this variable. So how to access the structure member using this variable is with the help of dot operator. So dot operator is mainly used to access the structure member. We can use at anywhere in the program structure member dot operator structure variable dot operator, then structure member. So far we have declared the structure members as well as the structure variable, and how to access the structure member we have so far we have discussed. Now the main important thing is we have to initialize the value for the structure member. That is also called it as initialize the value for the structure variable. So a variable should contains the value of all the structure member. It can be initialized either static or dynamic. If you want to initialize at the static, you can initialize the value at the time of declaration. Otherwise, you can get the value at the time of execution. Dynamically, you can get the values The main difference is once you declare the value at the time of declaration, it is constant. You cannot change. How many times you are executing the program, the value would not be changed. But when you get the value at the time of execution, you can get any type of value. You can get different values. You can initialize as well as you can assign the value for the particular variable. So here, see the example. Here I have assigned the value for the particular person, height, weight, and age. Initialize the value at the time of declaration, like P1 equal to something 180, 75, and 73.25. Here I have initialized the value in a single statement, as well as we can initialize a value in different statement, like the next example, say P1 dot height equal to something, the next statement P1 dot weight, P1 dot age. So either you can use either first one or second one. We can initialize the value for the particular structure variable. So the next one is in previous example we have declared only one variable. So suppose you want to get the details of 100 students or 100 employees. For that purpose, we can declare the structure variable by using array. So more than one structure variable can be declared by using array. So this is the main purpose. In this example, I have declared the details of, for example, 20. I want to get the name and age of 20 student. This is the main example. For that purpose, we can use any one of the looping statements. Since we are going to get the details of more than one person, it should be executed more than one times. That's what we are using the looping statement by using this structure. So in this example, I am using the for loop to get the details of more than one employee name and salary. The for loop should be executed for more than 10 times to get the details using array. In a single statement, we can get the more than one values. We no need to declare, for example, if you want to get the details of 10 employees, we no need to use the 10 scanf statement and 10 printf statement. You can use only one scanf statement and one printf statement by using this looping statement. See, if you know the basics of C programming language, you might have heard about it, a nested if statement, a nested for looping statement. You can declare if statement inside another if statement. You can declare the looping statement for loop inside the another for loop. The same thing, you can declare the structure within the another structure. That is called a nested structure. Yes, structure can be declared inside another structure. Here we have two structure. One is that is student details, as well as another inside the student. It has another structure is address. I want to get the details of name and age, and city, street name, and pin code. For that purpose, we have declared two structure. In this example, the structure student is a outer structure. The structure address is a inner structure. So there are two members for outer structure and three members for inner structure. The main thing for this by using this structure is when you access the inner structure, it should be accessed by using outer structure variable dot inner structure variable and the inner structure member. If you want to access the members of outer structure, you no need to use the inner structure variable. Just outer structure variable dot member of outer structure. That's enough. Another important topic is pointer. Every students from UG, they are feeling that it's very difficult. Pointer is very difficult to learn, very difficult to understand. But my point of view, it's not a difficult. It is very easy to understand if you are putting more hard work to know the pointers and working some examples. See, pointer is nothing but for everyone we are having the address, home address. The same thing for every variable declared using the programming language, it should be allocated to some memory location in the computer system. For that particular location, it has an address. To retrieve that particular address, where our variable has been stored and where would be that is initialized, for all the details we can use the pointers. And moreover, pointer is nothing but it is a variable. It is used to store the address of another variable. The same thing, we can declare the pointers for structure also. Like structure variable, we can use the pointer variable. At the end of structure or inside the main function, we can declare the pointers for the particular structure. So in this example, I have declared the pointer variable P1. So this pointer variable is used to store the address of S1, And in this example, the next example, how to access a structure member by using the pointer. Before accessing the structure member, you should initialize the address of structure variable into pointer variable. So with the help of ampersand operator. See in the example, structure struct and book, the variable is b, and another variable is ptr. Ptr is the pointer variable. To assign the address of b, we have used I have used the operator ampersand. So this operator is mainly used to retrieve the address of the variable and store into the pointer variable. So from now itself, we no need to use the structure variable. Instead of using structure variable, we can use the pointer variable. The main thing is you should be using arrow operator. Structure variable can be used to access the members by using dot operator, but pointer variable using arrow operator. This is another example for initialize the value. Immediately I have initialized the value by using arrow operator. See the example, ptr arrow operator name equal to the value, any name you can initialize. Then arrow pointer variable arrow operator price equal to some value. So we can initialize, either we can initialize or get the input at the time of execution. We should use the arrow operator. So in this slide, what I am going to tell is like array of integer, array of pointers, we can also use the structure variable as array, and pointer variables also by using array. We can declare more than one pointer variables, as well as we can declare more than one structure variables. See in this example, I have declared structure variable is array, and base address of the array is stored into the pointer variable by using this example. So first base address will be stored into the pointer variable. Then we can access all the members of the structure variable by using increment operator. So first it denotes the base location, then it moves to the next one up to end. Suppose you are declaring 5 elements, 5 structure variable. First it assign the base address s of 0. Then when we increment the variable, it moves to the next one, s1 of 1, s2 of 1, so on. See this example here also, the book, the simple example, book example. I have declared the variable 5 variable and one pointer variable. First assign the address of first variable, then increment to the next one. So in this example, I have declared the details of 5 books. So the pointer variable p denotes the base address of the first book details, followed by the next one. It represents in the memory storage locations. Every location, every address will be stored into the pointer variables, and we can easily access. And also, for what purpose we are using this pointer is, it will be executed very faster than the ordinary variable. We no need to access every time. We no need to access the particular variable. Instead of we can use the pointer variable. That's enough. It denotes the memory location and retrieve our variables and values. That's all about the structure and the pointers. I think it will be very helpful for our students, and who are all taking effort to take this video lesson. I'll extend my wholeheartedly thanks to everyone. Thank you, one and all.